It's easy as that. It don't.
Prince was trying to fire me today.
No, never. Negative.
God, he was upset.
Oh my gosh. No, you came with the Prince. I got good news and bad.
I hit him.
Which one you want first? I was like, what? No, just tell me the news, Robbie. Let's just get to that.
The good news was I got the equipment.
It's all good news because you still made it here. You know what I mean? All the bad news would have been like, yo, you know, after all the guests been waiting here for hours, that you're not coming.
He makes it
That's
sound
bad.
extra.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would have been bad news. But nah, it's all good.
My sincerest apologies.
It's all good, man. Like you said, it's all good.
Traffic's crazy.
Alright, let's set it off.
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Man, I feel like I just did an episode.
It's cold work.
It actually feels like it.
Can't sleep, man.
I'm sleeping after this one.
I know you are.
No,
Look at me. I knew he was saying that.
We're golden.
not at all.
You guys work so hard
Ready.
for this moment. This
Ready?
moment right
Ready
here.
content. That's what they told us. Consistency. So that's what we're gonna give them.
Production.
That's it. The more we have, the better it is. Oh shit! Sorry, we started.
They're giving us a pep talk and stuff like that.
I got you.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Because I want to start and have to start over again.
Right.
Alright, yeah, cool.
That Star Business has been there, rocked that episode 36. Why does it feel like I just did an episode? Anyway,
I wonder.
I know. So anyway, Prance, Robbie.
That's good.
Do y'all have anything on your mind to talk about right now?
I mean, right now, I'm just glad for the movement. I'm glad, you know, we're going to Art Basel to,
Shout out to
knock
Teresa.
out. Definitely shout out to Teresa. You know what I'm saying? For taking care of us as always. You know what I'm saying? And shout out, you know, everybody we gonna meet out there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be a good thing for the movement because it's needed. You know, people need to see us on the scene in a different location.
Right. I need a tan. I need like 8 tans.
Definitely.
I've been.
Well, we should be good.
We
We had a good location. You know, we like 20 minutes from Art Basel, but we like maybe another 15 minutes from South Beach. So everything's gonna be working out good. You know what I mean? What's up with you? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. You know, just kind of tired, but as you told me, I have to work.
Yeah. Nah, because
sleep.
the people they asking for. That was a lot of things when we started our movement, the Been There, Rock That. It was more about, they was like, yo, we just wanted consistent. We want, as long as y'all keep good content and consistency, y'all gonna win. So far that's what been showing. You know what I mean? Our numbers been up. So we on the come up. I feel good.
Yeah, last week on chartable.com we were at 39.
Yes.
And we haven't really brought out anything audio-wise.
We haven't really paid for promotion like that, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're getting these incredible interviews out, archiving them for future consumption. They'll be out there in cyber dust and all that.
But even John is working on a lot of like product placement. At least we ain't getting sponsorship and stuff like that, but at least like. We about to go to Miami. People is trying to give us stuff for us to wear down there and stuff like that because we gonna be on the scene.
Shout out to Starters.
Word.
Shout out to Starter.
Champion.
Shout out to Champion. You know we always rock the RL, so that's gonna be on deck. But it's just good that we being seen in a different light as when we was episode 1 to 10. Like. Where they gonna take it now? But then we showed them a different way when we came with season 2, and now we on season 3. So we're making it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? 16 in the clip.
Yep.
So do the math.
So, real quick before we get into our guests, what you guys think about the December 14th release of the Wildlife Collection, which I want every piece.
Every piece.
I want every piece.
I need the knit, the zip up joint. And there's a few, like the outerwear is crazy. There are a lot of different pieces that
I can't wait.
it's gonna be hard to pick and choose. But
Just get it all.
you think it's gonna sell out immediately?
I know, I don't think it's gonna sell out, but
All I say is for every release is basically quality over quantity. That's all I be saying. You know what I'm saying? But you know, certain mine have certain old school pieces that, like you got a lot. That was your lane. So you got a lot of pieces that you need these other pieces just to add to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So to each their own. You know what I mean? I wanna bring. I gotta bring that for an interview though. I gotta rock some wildlife shit with you.
Man.
So you know, I know who the plug is. So hint. Yo, shout out Big Retro too.
Exactly.
You're ready.
Exactly.
You're ready.
But just like you like the '92 stuff that's gonna be coming out.
Right.
The wildlife
Is
is my lane. Like,
no doubt.
I need every piece.
No doubt. Is it sentimental to you? Like from back in the
Yeah,
days?
it's
Like
because that was like some of the first stuff that I actually had like the whole line of it.
gotcha.
Do you still want the one coat that everyone's clowning? With, like the shearling outside.
The sheep's ass.
Yeah.
Go herder.
The goat.
Listen, I
Yeah.
want it all. I want it all. 'Cause I can
The Akeem.
listen,
That's the coming to America.
I can make it look good.
Yeah, that one's gotten some interesting feedback
It's okay.
from the
That's
general
it.
public.
You gotta know how to rock that.
That too. That
You gotta
too.
know how to do it. You can't do it. That's not a regular
They
rock.
should.
But like I
They
said, you
should've gone
have
crazy
a
and
lot
done
of
a pant to
pieces
go
that
with
could
it.
go with it.
They should have done a pant with that. And so
Oh yeah. So it could be the
Listen,
suit.
don't give them no ideas.
For real.
They're
Get
fishing
lost
for
in the
ideas.
snowstorm.
They're fishing
Yo,
for
I
ideas.
seen that. I don't think you want it now. I saw it. It got a rubber lining on the inside.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I'm still getting it, and I'm a rock it. And
Exactly.
if y'all laugh, then so be it. I'll be just
You're gonna
joking.
make yourself a meme.
You know, yeah, probably so.
I think that's what they looking for with Been There Right. Yo, shout out to everybody like what's that, Talkative
Yeah.
TV?
Yeah, they repost.
Yo, they be
I'm
reposting
talking about
us
the
and
Talkative.
yo, shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that be supporting the movement, man, because we just trying to give y'all what y'all deserve.
Peace to Chris Vidal, aka Food Rap.
Oh yeah, that was
Shout
pretty
out
nice.
out.
Facts. You
So
already know.
you know.
And shout out to our boy Don. They
Definitely.
actually wore the sweater.
Yes.
And it tagged me in it.
Yeah, that was a monumental
Oh yeah.
moment.
Wait,
Yo,
that
he
shit
was-
doesn't go crazy.
He was going out to BK
Come
Stacy.
on.
Shout out to BK Stacy birthday. She had a monumental birthday party. I think it was Friday or something. But before Don went, he had the Palace skateboarder
Yep.
joint on. So he calls me. He's like, "Yo, you going to stage joint?" I was like, "Nah, wifey going out, so I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'm holding down Little Mac." He's like, "Yo, I got the Palace skateboard joint on, but check it. Is John around? Yo, I need a picture with you and John, cause I think that'll be crazy right now." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Yo, John is not." I called John. John is like, I was like, "Yo, you coming through tonight?" He's like, "Nah, son, I'm at work." I was like, "All right, say no more. Get your bread, and then I'm gonna take care of this joint." He started laughing when he heard, cause he know the situation. So I put on the cool beer. You know what I'm saying? Cause I needed a conversation piece to have against the skateboard joint. You know what I'm saying? So the cool beer with the skateboard, cause skateboarders is the cool thing now too. So I was like, "Yo, let me blend with that." And then we took that picture, which wifey took it. So salute to her with that. You know what I mean? She always doing some crazy shit. Like y'all, she like the controversy.
But yo,
And she want big the movement up. You know what I'm
we
saying?
can't be mad at that bear though, right? I mean,
Nah. I mean,
If you got every bear,
No, listen. My
it's
thing
another
was,
bear.
No, my thing was
If you
this.
if you don't have any bears,
Okay, but listen, the skateboard bear that came out already.
Yes.
If you know,
I'm waiting for you to drop
the shit came out already. I just gotta go in storage and get it.
Thank you.
It came out in a T-shirt. Nobody's got all upside and the shit been out for years.
Cause
And
I
now
told Don
Palace
about it and
brings
he
out a-
remembered it. Yeah.
Palace brings out a teddy bear and all of a sudden it's the hottest shit out.
it's not kick flipping, is it?
No.
He's sitting or he's standing up on the skateboard.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little bear.
This one's a little, he's getting a little trick on.
Nah, that shit
This
bullshit.
is-
That's just cock. That's cock. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get to our guest.
Yes, please.
He's a legend in these streets.
Huh.
A legend in, I think, in fashion too.
Definitely.
Mr. Beklive85. How you doing, sir?
Beklive85. Good to see you, brother. Finally.
Oh shit. Can we do this again, man? I got stage fright. Nah.
What's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. But what the fuck is Palace, man? Who are they?
Listen, that's what I was saying.
Who are they?
That was
And
the
why,
first
if you
thing.
did a collaboration with them, why you ain't go to the source? We know your son is running the things up there, whatever. We know y'all watching the social media. Y'all know we're responsible for putting this shit in the streets, making it hot.
Thank you.
Why the fuck y'all ain't come and do a collab with us? I would like to have a Beklive edition, Polo USA or some shit
No
like
doubt.
that. But we already know that's not gonna happen, and that's cool. You know, that's cool. But out of all the people, Palace, I don't really get that one.
Nah, I don't get.
I don't get that one.
It's not even an American house either.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
Like
trying to-
Ralph Lauren's supposed to represent Americana and this whole thing, and then they go overseas for their first collaboration that makes any strides. Like,
But there's a brand over here that's even just more reputable, which is Supreme. That
Yeah.
you could have did something with them if that's what you wanted to do.
My theory
on the
there
skate and
is that-
trying to get that skateboard thing.
my theory there is that they didn't want to jump out the window and just go to Supreme. This was sort of like a beta
Like a
trial,
trial, like a test
yeah,
run.
like a test run to see how people would react to or respond to this sort of thing.
But the whole line look like pajamas though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look like
Well,
pajamas.
yes.
So they trying to say streetwear is people wearing pajamas.
I mean, the only thing I've seen people with is the patchwork rugby, which was cool. But I think like this is something I have a gripe with all collaborations where they just throw.
You seeing a lot of that rugby?
I've seen a couple people with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
when they just throw one logo and then the other logo and call it a collaboration. Like it's thoughtless. There's no, they don't really. There's no
There's no thought
rhyme or
process
reason
to
behind it.
Right.
Rather than this is gonna sell for a lot of money. Like there's not a design element that's like, oh shit, this shit is fire.
Mm.
There were a couple of pieces that were alright, but they just splashed logos on them on prints that would have been better without it.
I didn't see
I think they should have did that double. Imagine they did the double head horseman head as a knit.
See now you think.
No, that's what they supposed to pay me for. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you know the only thing I respect is definitely the slipper shoes.
Yeah.
I like
Real
I like,
smooth, real
yeah,
smooth.
yeah.
I
You
figured
could
you were like
you
that.
could you could throw that together with something. You know what I mean?
They put out like Ralph puts out 2 or 3 pairs of those that are
all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
So I don't need Palace to be across the entire left side of it.
True indeed.
You know?
Okay, so we talking about this little collaboration with Palace, right?
Mm.
In my lifetime, how many, I want to say, I've seen probably maybe out of my whole lifetime in fashion and rocking gear, I've probably seen about 0 collaborations that was fire. Like Head doing something with maybe Fila or Gore-Tex. Or,
Right.
you don't see that, you know? And with Palace, they tried to, and I'm still trying to understand what is Palace over there to us over here. We know what Polo is over here to us. What is Palace over there to them? So it just came out of nowhere, and everybody like, oh, it's a good brand over there. I'm like, whatever, that's fine. But it's corny to me, not because of the designs, even though I'm not really feeling them, but like I said, why they never come to the streets? And this ain't got nothing to do with, even though I feel personally like you got to go to the source of the people who made it hot. You got to work with them. If somebody's spitting flames, everybody want to do a collaboration with them on the mic, right?
True indeed.
Why is it that in fashion, when everybody's spitting flames, everybody just want to come around and bite their style, but don't want to work with them?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So, all right, we did what we did, and I get that. Yeah, you don't want to, you don't want to tarnish the brand because of the way we came up. I get that. But let's just be real here. That was then, this is now. It's a whole new generation to this movement.
Definitely.
Why ain't nobody modeling? Why y'all ain't coming to check? Y'all watching the gram. Y'all seeing everything we do. Y'all seeing how we put it together. And that's why y'all brung all of these retros back out.
But
To
fact,
cut out the middleman.
at the same time, all them people that be on them lines, that be getting them wristbands,
Yeah.
they respect our low life movement. and our history on that line. So if that's who you trying to think, you need to get with the niggas that you understand. You need to get with them niggas that on the line where you trying to get that type of
And this is what I'm saying. What you say, you want this is what you designed it for. I want these dudes right here. These dudes in this corner. This is the world. I want these dudes right here. Everybody over here, I want it to start here first. And then, because I know once it start here, it's going to go all around. Right. But yet and still, instead of coming here and working with the people that's here, that they know is going to make it pop, they go elsewhere. Why is that? And I've only noticed that in fashion. Like, I don't see designers collaborating with each other. I just see people biting. Low do something, then he'll figure do the same thing, kind of like, or Nordic could do something. They do these, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lane for everybody. But I just never see them come to the source where it's hot, the streets. They don't come to the streets. They may go get a model or two from the streets, but they don't never really come to the streets and be like, what? They don't ask the questions like, why y'all like this? Why y'all want to wear this?
Right.
What makes y'all gravitate toward this brand? Those are the questions you need to be asking. And then you go back to the lab and be like, well, they said they like it like this because from where they from, this means this. Right. And this is this and this. But they don't do that. They just come out, they see what's going on, and they get a glimpse of it. And then they run back to the lab and think they got the whole formula and try to bake it up. And it don't come out right.
True.
It may come out, the product might come out good, it look good on the outside, but it don't taste good. And that's where you got quality over quantity.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So it's just a lot, man. It's a lot, man. Like me personally, I don't even wear this shit, man. Like, I just got a whole bunch of clothes and I'm still collecting this shit just to look at.
Right.
My girl be like, you're a fucking bum.
Right.
Because you wear a t-shirt and jeans, you go to with the same bullshit every day, but you got all these fucking clothes and you buying all this shit every time I see you. And you see, like, what are you collecting this shit for if you're not gonna wear it?
Nah, because
She'd be like, why do you buy some shit just to fold it up and put it in the fucking closet or whatever?
You always on the grind or you always doing something where you can't wear that type of, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta come up, you gotta be raised in this. It's just like if you was raised around basketball players, you're gonna like basketball, whether you can play basketball or not. This is what I came up doing. Not because I love the brand. I didn't love Ralph Lauren. I seen that shit. It looked good. This is the shit that nobody's wearing. This is the shit them preppy kids is wearing.
Facts.
Nobody in the hood got it. I don't really want to be like them niggas in the hood. No disrespect to Dapper Dan and all them other brands, because that shit was fly. But that was for them. That was everybody. I wanted to stand out. So I said, let me get this shit right here. And that's what it did. Did I think this shit was going to catch fire? Not at all. You would have asked me 30 years ago, yo, nah, I'm going to tell you. This shit gonna be live. We gonna be live in the hood. Everybody in New York gonna know us. We gonna pop. I would have never guessed in a million years that somebody was gonna see a picture of me, somebody else, and a couple of my other friends just doing what we doing, and they seen that shit, and they imitated it. And I thought, well, at first I'm like, all right, I didn't really understand this shit. Like, when it started really going around the world with the music, with Thurston and Rack and them dudes, I didn't really understand it, right? I'm like, all right, it's the music, it's carrying it over. But then I really looked deep and I seen that it's not just the music, it's the culture. These are dudes, it's just like hip hop. Like when you go over across the world to Japan and they seeing you on videos and they're like, damn, that shit look good. We want to be a part of that. So it's like the highest form of flattery. They want to emulate it. But also now I understand why they emulated it. Because they seeing it and they like, this is the shit right here. This shit look good. These are the original dudes. So it's like, before I seen it as, yeah, they just, they want to be like us. But now I understand that shit that I was doing 30 years ago became the blueprint for the future movement of this shit that's going on now and beyond.
You're an architect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm not that dude, oh, fuck that, I started this and I'm the greatest. I don't really care about that shit, man. Because my place is solidified all because of something that I did naturally. And I honestly believe now, I'm going to tell you what I believe now based on what I'm saying, that someone told me like that everybody is famous or they have a talent and they're gonna be, you know, a legend or immortalized for what they do if they hone in on that talent.
No doubt.
And I honed in on my talent without even knowing it. By me just being me and wanting to be a sporty dude, I gave somebody else a blueprint in order for them to do something else to get into the fashion world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I didn't make it, right. I didn't make it, but my blueprint helped somebody else get in the game and do something and be into fashion and, like you said, hip hop and doing other things, graffiti, because you know I'm from the graffiti game too.
No doubt.
You know? And so it's like, so I think back and now I can analyze and understand it. Before I just thought it was like, yeah, I did this shit. I got fame off of it because of what I did. It's not because of what I did. It's because the shit that I did spoke to somebody. You get what I'm saying?
It put a spark in somebody else.
Right. And
exactly. Like I ain't mean to cut you off, but like myself. Like I used to see you, Bob, Rack, certain people in these hip hop clubs back in the days. And we used to be shining Empire and stuff like that. Yo, y'all niggas used to be shining, son, where it took me as a Brooklyn dude to get with my dude Kamal in my high school and do Jiggy and then do the toss it up like, yo, son, nah, this low shit. We do flood the video with all low. Son, that shit gonna take off, I'm telling you. Because I was seeing it as a Brooklyn aspect. So I'm seeing that Cali and everybody is on it. I didn't know if they on it or not, but I was just like, I know what the wave was in Brooklyn.
Right.
And what my low life niggas was doing. Because after Bebop gave me my L's and started interacting with you and certain people in the clubs a little more, and seeing y'all fashion sense and shit, I was like, yo, I need to take my team on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what it's about. Just like, it's called paying it forward, man. Those pictures and the shit that I did, man, you know, it started out, you know, criminalized, but it turned out to be something of substance because, like I said, and I keep saying the blueprint, but it's paying it forward. Just like when I was young, I seen the OGs with the quarter field jackets and the sheepskins, and I was like, so yo, I want to be like them dudes with the shell toe Adidas and all and the Playboys and the British Walkers. Yeah, I want to be like them dudes. So what I did was, they was my blueprint.
Shopping at Floor Shams.
Right. Woo! So now they was my blueprint. So I see them, I saw them, and I said, well, how the fuck can I be them but in my own style? And be better.
No doubt.
And so that's why I got on my wave. Yeah, I'm going to be like these dudes. I'm going to be fly, but I'm going to be flying my kind of way. You see what I'm saying? So just like I saw them and they were my blueprint, I did the same thing for somebody else and I was their blueprint. And it's supposed to keep going on and on and on and inspire other people. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
That's how it's supposed to go. So yeah, I ain't make $1 million. Everybody be like, yo, how come y'all ain't making no money off this low shit? Because that wasn't what I was supposed to do. Not yet, at least. Not at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen in the future?
Nobody knows.
We don't.
Exactly.
But if it don't happen, I'm cool with that because I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's why I was put here on this earth, to help somebody else become something greater.
And I thank you for that.
You know? So,
and I know it's a lot of people out there that thank you for how humble you are for all the, yo, you've been in the trenches for mad long,
yo, that's
nigga.
What, see, you
that
Beklive,
yo, that Beklive85 ain't nothing to play with, son.
85, son.
Okay, talk about it.
But see, like I said, son, like, it go back to seeing you in the clubs and seeing dudes and, you know, it start off with the head nod. Now 30-something years later, I'm sitting in your living room table. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here in your house.
Right.
We talking and we rapping, and it started with a head nod like,
yeah, exactly.
I see you. You know? I ain't take it as
and look, in the era that counted, son.
Right.
Yo,
it was rough.
Era.
See, but we gonna get into that too.
Right.
That's when, you know, and we gotta get into that too. Like, people mad at these dudes with the retros. I don't like all the retros, but I respect them and I like some of them. And I see what it is. A lot of these dudes, like I said, we are their inspiration. So when you see some of these dudes and they may be a little older and they rocking the Suicide, the new one, it's because they couldn't do it in the era we was in. And that's not to take away from them to say that they
not
were
at all.
soft or
Not at
anything.
all.
They just probably didn't have it, or they didn't have the blueprint in order to get it.
No doubt. Or
But
know
they
how
see-
to put it together.
Right, they didn't know how to
They
put it
just
together.
seen it and was
they
like, yo,
like,
that's
"Damn."
nice, but that ain't for my closet.
Or they just didn't know how to do it. But
Right.
now they like, yeah, I remember them dudes, and they did it. And
And now we got like books and shit and documentaries
Right.
that they could go off of, like you said, like a blueprint.
right,
My
and,
dude,
and,
yeah.
and like I said, also it's like, you know, all right, yeah, these dudes, they did it. I don't really like the retros, but I understand it, man, and I get it because this is this generation's time. This ain't my time. This ain't for me. They don't make these retros for me. They don't care if I like, oh, why you made this with this on it instead of this. They don't care about that. They don't care that I don't like the fact that they put Polo USA on 2 arms instead of 1. I don't like it.
And it's rubberized
Right.
and not stitched in.
I get it. I don't like it, but that's not for me. That's not for me. And as a consumer, I have the right to say, nah, I don't need to buy that. I'm cool. Y'all go ahead and knock yourself out. You know? So, you know, like I said, man, it's just, it's crazy to me that, you know, you can't be bitter. Like, a lot of these old dudes, oh, why the fuck they wearing that shit? Yo, that shit is corny. I'm not that dude. I don't like 90% of it. But I understand the word called evolution. It's not gonna be the same. Nothing is the same from 30 years
ain't
ago.
supposed to be.
It may seem that it's the same,
Right.
but when you go into the mechanics and the interior of it and the design, nothing is the same from 30 years ago.
Right.
Is Brooklyn the same as 30 years ago?
Negative.
No. And you know why these dudes is able to do this and wear it and let them wear it in peace? Leave them alone. And I make fun about these dudes all the time. Why you wearing that bullshit? You got the bozo, you got the... I make fun of them all the time. But anybody that knows me know, yeah, I'm just fucking around, but I do understand the move. That's your lane. Don't let me discourage you. Stay in your lane, man. Just have fun. Live that shit up. You know what I mean? Because I took the sacrifices, not only me, but me and others that have died and have passed, and people that's still in the trenches that I know. They made it so that these dudes can do what they doing now freely. You ain't got to worry about nobody bashing your head in for a polo sweater no more. I had to worry about that shit.
All the time.
I had to worry about somebody trying to kill me for a coat.
Yes. Because of what your other peer had did to them.
Right. Or just because
he threw his L up, or they know he a low life. The other dude that did $150 to another dude, you getting repercussions on that, son. Them type of days.
Yeah, we're not living in them days no more.
Nah.
And like I said, that's because of dudes like us. Because we was out there on the front lines. You know what I mean? We was out there. We dealt with all that bullshit.
Sure did.
And we helped to make it safe. So now it's cool. Whether I like that shit or not, if you love it, rock it. You're supposed to.
Right.
You're supposed to.
You deserve to.
Yeah. All this hard work. You think I want all them times being on the train, coming home 5 o'clock in the morning from 42nd Street, and you done left at 3, and you getting home at 5? Come on, man. And you got to worry about being on the train because you like, now all them other crazy motherfuckers is on the train that I seen up there. You like, now I got to, damn. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, these dudes are supposed to do what they doing now. Take a million pictures and do all the shit you doing.
That's the whole shit with Beck. The crazy thing is, yo, he live in that warrior mentality. Yo, one of his famous quotes is, "Can you dig it?"
Everybody know about that.
When he pull up to any low life event, first thing out of one of these peers' mouths is like, "Yo, can you dig it?" Then they start reminiscing about the first logos between him and my OG Bebop Low.
Let's talk about that.
Let's
talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about that.
How it all started.
It's
Let's
crazy.
talk about
like,
it.
you know, Low Goose on the Deuce been going on. Shout out to your man Rack Low. It's been going on. It's a great event.
Friend
he
of
put
the
it together.
podcast. Friend of the podcast.
Great event. He
So
put
on.
it together. You know? Yeah, Low Goose on the Deuce.
Right.
But up until 2012, was that the year? Was
Yes.
that the year 2012 or was it 2013?
I think it was 13.
Okay. 2012, 13,
Yeah,
whichever
right.
year, right? Up until that year, what was going on at Low Goose on the Deuce? Everybody come and do what? stand around,
Yes.
take pictures, and it was cool,
Let's
a little meet and
talk
greet.
about it.
But I said, you know what? Like, it gotta change. Like,
Gotta change
let's
again.
bring the people closer, cause we was rocking in them times.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring the people closer now.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? I'm taking a fucking trophy home. I just made up a fucking invisible trophy and just said that shit is mine.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
It started all
And this happened at the
RLPC
Christmas party.
clubhouse in the basement. That's
Thank
right.
you. Thank
So I
you.
said, you know
Thank
what?
you.
Fuck all of y'all. Don't come up there with your bullshit on, because I'm taking the trophy. It wasn't even a trophy to take. But I said, I'm taking this shit.
Imagine
and I
every,
claimed
you know?
it. When they say you talk some shit into existence, I
You
talked
do.
it into
Yeah,
existence.
yeah.
So Bob, he hopped on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what the fuck you talking about? You ain't gonna be flyer than me. What? Next thing you know, a friendly camaraderie
That's it.
turned into, you know, and it's all up. That's my dude, the original ski man, B Bob.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, even my girl said, yo, he should have won. And I was like, well, who the fuck side are you on? You know what I mean? But it's cool though, because I'm not gonna lie.
You did do them dirty though with the
Listen,
the Sente
yeah,
suit.
I had to cut.
The Sente ski suit, but
Right.
not only the Sente ski suit, but you pop tags on them.
Yeah,
my dude.
see, and
Herman
that's what I'm saying.
tags.
This is what I'm saying. I had to be real. That I had to be creative to win that one. And you
And
know
threw 'em
why?
in the air
You know
like it
why?
was nothing.
Also, you know why I got that one too? Crowd participation.
Yes.
Can you dig it?
Yes.
I had to get the people.
Yes.
I came up there and the shit was not playing. It just so happens I arrived on the scene at the same time. He arrived on the scene at the same time. I'm coming from this way. He coming from this. And the
Come
shit
from
was
the
like
east,
a
he come from the
boxing
west.
match.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
boxing
yeah.
match. So now we up there. So we talking shit for about an hour. We entertaining the people. Everything we saying. They like, oh. And I was like, we have hundreds and hundreds of people wearing polo.
Yes.
No one is wasting no one. Can you dig it? And what did everybody say? Can you dig it? And I was really like Cyrus.
Monumental.
And because of that, and originality, because I went to the left, because I knew everybody was going to have polo, because I'm always thinking to the left. And I came with the Descente with the ski suit.
Yes.
That's how I was able to take
from
it.
that era.
But other than that, I'm not gonna lie. Your man Bob, boy,
you killed it.
yeah. Like I said, if I didn't
Son,
have,
it wasn't even just the ski man suit. Yo, he had like 2 pair of Gucci shoes.
yeah.
So he was like, yo.
He had on his though. I brought out mine, and I'm like, yo, it was crazy because great minds think alike.
Exactly.
I'm like, whoo.
Was y'all from that era?
Yeah.
Y'all from that era.
But and like I said, and I told him though, I said, yo, no matter what though, I said, yo, I'm taking home the trophy.
No, remember we went around the corner and we chopped it up.
Yeah, I said, yo, but before that, I said,
Right.
son, whoever take home the trophy, we gonna split the money any fucking way. If
Facts.
you win,
Facts.
whatever.
Facts.
And I won, and I said, son, here, take half the money.
I ain't even going off of that you broke bread with him off the winnings. I'm going off of we went around the corner and we chopped it up on some, yo, son, we gave them a show.
Son, but
We did what we had to do.
and that's what I'm saying. And son, it started off.
Which I seen y'all and that camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? The brotherhood. And that's what made me enter.
Yeah, cause I know you took it next year. We know you took it next year. All right,
We ain't going
Shameless
on that.
plug.
I'm just saying that
No.
y'all put the battery in my back that I see what it was for.
Yeah, and the whole thing is, I never, not one time ever, and I swear on my kid's life, not one time ever did I have to tell him the plan. He just picked up on it.
Facts.
And he rode with it with me.
Facts.
And he knew everything and the
Shout
reason
out-
why
shout out
I
my
was
OG.
doing it.
Shout out my
He
OG,
knew that.
Buffalo.
All right, I know where you going with this. You want to start something and create it so that niggas got a lane. And I didn't even have to tell him. And he wrote. He didn't just jump in just to oppose me and pop shit.
Right.
Yeah, it started off that
Right.
way. But in the long run, like I said, I never had to tell that man the plan. And he rode with me to the end. And he was like, yo, son. And we never spoke about it, but he knew
We know
where
what
we
it
was
is.
going
We
with it.
know what it is.
We doing this because it needs to be something different.
Facts.
We need to take it to the next level. Give them something so that they can make it go to the next level. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, it went to the next level because now everybody want to compete. Everybody come up there.
Shout out
you know,
to
and it's cool.
Shout out
you
to
know.
everybody that want to be in the trenches.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a hard battle though.
Yeah.
That low goose on the low goose on the barbecue battle is not seen as so high in stature as that low goose
because
one.
the low goose you can
layer up in June.
Right, that's why. That's right. And you know that's why.
Yeah.
But truthfully, I like the fact that I started it. You know, a lot of people won't say that. They kind of try to write me out of history.
But
like
that's what you
nobody never said, "Yo, Live,
Talk
thank
about
you,
Talk
you know, for bringing this element to the game." Yet other people is getting complimented and yo, thank you for this. And but what about the people who started it? Shout out my man B Bob, man, for riding with me.
You're right.
We started that shit. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. Not that man and his event.
Right.
That's his event.
Right. Shout out Racklow.
Keep your shit. I did it to help bring your event to make it better.
Help the
for
movement.
the movement.
For the movement.
You get what I'm saying? Now, the only thing I don't like is, you know, why is it that, you know, when it comes up, it's like, you know, other people want to take your credit like they started it. I don't care about the credit for starting it. I don't need the credit because the credit is in your fucking face. What's the best low goose on the deuce? Ask anybody. What they gonna say?
The first one.
That's,
I would say that.
They're gonna say
I won it 3 times.
This
my
is
nigga.
what I'm saying. They gonna say that one because we came and introduced
3 times.
the element.
Robbie.
We came and introduced a different element to the game.
Right.
So right now, I don't never have to ever win low goose on the deuce
not
again.
At all. Not at all.
I don't never have to compete.
Not at all because you put the bug in everybody
And that's
else.
what I did it for. I didn't do it so I could compete every year.
Shout out to
every
that's
year.
what I'm saying. Shout out to the competitors, not the winners, the losers.
Yeah.
Anybody that could come into the son. That shit is a jungle, son.
And I want to see.
Because it's your peers that's really behind you.
Yeah, and they some critics too, man. They critics.
Tell
And dudes
them
be having
about
some
it.
shit, but it's not. See, it's not just about your pieces you have. It's about the way you present them and the way you make them pop. Cause you can have a fucking
We
T-shirt.
talk about it all the time.
You can have a T-shirt on. You can have a T-shirt on and a fucking headband.
Y'all force my
And
hand.
it'll
I want to
shine.
get to it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you know, I go, only thing I want to see, man, and I'm saying this for 2019, for everybody watching, don't fucking come up there with these retros. Not to say I don't like the retros. I really don't. But I get it and I respect them. But don't think y'all coming up there with a fucking ski 92 goose with the fucking pajama pants and the fucking ski suicide chucks, which don't make no sense because you can't ski in fucking sneakers. Don't think you coming up there with your fucking ankles freezing because you trying to show your socks to match. You're going to be out there looking stupid and think you deserve to win. Don't think you coming up there like that winning. You need to come up there original. I need to see originality. And I'm coming to low goose on the deuce this year. I'm not coming to compete. I'm just coming. But I want y'all to know.
Presence will be felt.
I want y'all to know that, like, I'm shutting niggas down. Like, if you think you winning with that bullshit, I'm like, get that shit out of here.
I was just telling John about that. Like, and you, matter of fact, we was in conversation earlier than the podcast, and I was saying like, yo, there's certain dudes that come up there that's serious, that be coming up there as heavyweights, that don't even compete. They just come for the love of the event.
Yeah, just gonna chill.
You know what I mean? Yo, shout out Rhino Reg and, you know, Lex and certain man that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our friend to the podcast, Don Keegan, and you know what I mean? There's certain man that, yo,
yeah, they come up there heavy, like, yo.
Even Thirst be coming up there shitting on niggas and just come on the camaraderie. Thank you. Of everybody.
Like you just said, I came through earlier with my man Mitch. Shout out Mitch. He ain't here right now. But he came through. But Mitch is like, yo, Mitch got one of the illest fucking collections that I've ever seen. But beyond the low collection that Mitch got, a lot of niggas don't know Mitch is one of the illest niggas ever. Not because of his collection, but because of who he is. Like, when you get to know him, like, that's an ill dude, man. Like, he's an ill dude. He remind me of me. I remember the first time I met him.
from the Flatbush corner.
I remember when I met him. I used to see him in the pics posing up, and I was like, yo, this dude, man, something about this dude, man. And I'm good with people. I could tell good people from fucked up people. And I was like, yo. So I seen him, and I came up, I introduced myself to him. I'm like, yo, what up, man? I'm Beklive, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, fam, I know who you are.
Of course.
And I'm like, nah.
He know
like,
everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, son, nah. Like, you know, yo, son, I see you. Like, I really like how you do your shit. Can I get a picture with you? He like, yeah, I want to take a picture with you. And I'm like, that shit just was like, yo, I was like, you know, that shit, I was on it.
Right.
And I'm saying this to say that, you know, some people look at me like I'm a legend. To me, I'm not shit. I'm just a regular dude, right? People say I'm just from that era.
We love you and
that's
energy because it's needed. It's needed.
I'm from that era.
This movement.
But I tell you that story to let you know that I'm not above meeting somebody that I feel like Reg ain't come up in the game with me, but that don't mean he wasn't there. But and I'm not above that.
But because of the blueprint that you set, nigga, Beklive85. Nigga, half of these niggas couldn't even come out they crib. Yeah, when you was on these streets, when you was in fucking racks at A&S hiding to get niggas don't want to talk about that. That's some other story. But that's a part two.
None of that.
I know. We're not here for that.
This is what
I'm just saying. You keep on bringing the name of this shit. This interview should be the blueprint because you set the blueprint and you keep on saying that blueprint and dudes why they fresh is where they at and why I do what I do every day is because of you.
Yo, I feel humbled by you saying that because to me, you from where I'm from. We from the same place.
Son, no.
We from the same place.
Nigga, when you was in these streets, hard body. I mean when I had to ask permission to go outside. You was in these streets.
He's outside.
But that was by
even if you asked or not asked. I don't know how your situation was.
That was about force.
Exactly. But I have to respect that because you doing what you was gonna do. That was your plan. But your plan was respected for me to do what I had to do with it.
I appreciate that.
You gave me that structure of that low life structure that I gotta stay dipped every day. Anytime a motherfucking bitch or a nigga see me, they gotta see me with the fly shit on that they don't even know where to get it. It's not that it's the fly shit that they could get. Nah, where they could get it.
See, right now, these days, you gotta go to the left with everything if you wanna be fly. And it's cool to go to the left because you can just come out. You don't even gotta come out your house to get fresh now.
Facts.
I had to travel.
Look, shout out to Layout King.
And I'm gonna give you a story. I had to travel. One time, me, my man Heck, very good dude, man. My man Heck, rest in peace.
Right.
Me, Heck, and my man Zone. We went all the way to fucking Landover, Maryland on a Greyhound bus. Just to take one fucking sweater a piece. And when because we got out there late, right? But when we got them fucking one piece, we got one crown cardigan a piece, right? You would have thought I hit the fucking lottery. Because you know why?
Small cardigans?
Yeah, small crown cardigans. Fly, I still got the shit in the crib.
The one they re-released.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Okay.
But I got the blue one with the yellow stripes.
Right?
So now,
shout out to Lifer with
son,
that one.
I came back on the bus. You would have thought I had $1 million fucking dollars. You know why? Because I said, when I wear this shit, I know I ain't gonna see no niggas in the hood with it. It's gonna be only me, my man, and my other man. And the other dudes that was in the exclusive club.
Because I ain't mean to cut you off, but I got the gray and blue original cardigan set. I got the set. But I don't know how to do it because I don't want to get caught up in the wave of that new re-release bullshit. Because I felt the texture of it. Yeah. And that's what I'll be saying. Quantity.
They're not making it the same, man.
Quality over quantity.
The point I was trying to get to is, like I said, now it's a different era, man. Now you could just stay in your crib and get fresh. You could order shit online and it'll come to you. Or when I wanted to get fresh, if I walked to Pickett Avenue, I had to get the same shit the whole hood had. Now you walk to Pickett Avenue, you can get all the polo shit that they got online, you could go to fucking S&D's and get a Captain America.
But you know what? Y'all niggas used to be appreciated because y'all was bringing shit to the hood that the hood ain't have or ever seen.
It, right?
Because, yo, people ain't window shopping at Lord and Taylor's at Marcus Garvey and St. John's
in order for them to see
places.
So
when you was giving them right in their face like, yo, it's somebody that they know and respect on fashion that's showing you like, yo, this is the shit I deal with.
Shout out my man, shout out Shills the Reals, man. I remember he's
you
a
already
nigga. Yo, that was he used to live around the corner from me. He used to always call me Mister. Yo, Mister. He's like, yo, you an astronaut. I was like, why the fuck you keep calling me Mister? Why do you think I'm an astronaut? He's like, cause you be wearing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I would come through with the fucking golf pants on, plaid golf pants on, with some Gucci shit. And he's like, yo. So one day I seen Shills and he came around. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
And what high school you went to? Tell him again.
I went to Wingate.
Thank you.
So
Wingate, which is in where?
Crown Heights, East Flatbush.
Thank you.
Borderline.
Flatbush Corner.
Yeah.
You already know. That's the border. Cause some of my CAB niggas, my church ass boy niggas, know this dude on a different level, on a school chum level.
Yeah.
Alumni.
Yeah.
They high school alum.
Come on, man.
You
Me and Act come to school every fucking day. I was like, why you even come here? You don't do shit. Why are you in here? And you know what he said? He said, I'm doing the same shit you doing. And I was like, damn. I'm talking shit about him.
Right.
And I'm doing the same shit. Nothing. But anyway, let's neither here nor there. Let me get back to this point about how, you know, we started doing what we was doing. And the one thing that always made us different, what made me knew we was going to stand out, we took everybody application. Like, yo, if you want to get fresh and you was from poverty, whether you was rich, getting money or not, if you wanted to come and put your work in, then come on. We didn't deny nobody. And that's what made us stand out from other dudes. Because
back then, it was a levels to the shit.
Right.
Niggas had bag bend. Niggas had bag bend. They used to bring niggas
and you had to work your way up.
Son. Exactly.
You had to work your way up. But if you work your way up, you can work your way up quick. And like I said, we didn't turn nobody down. If you want to come and put your work in, then come on, man. You can eat. We wasn't turning nobody down. And you know why we didn't turn nobody down? Because if we got you on the team, the more people we got on the team, the greater our chances of coming up and doing what we need to do and being successful. So we wasn't turning nobody down. And it was just beautiful, man. Everybody was getting money. We was getting fresh. We was young. We was in high school. Everybody was doing their thing. And it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. You know? But, I don't know, man. You got me on memory lane, man. I'm up here reminiscing and shit, man.
Took you back.
Yeah, man. I remember fucking 1987. I took this fucking Gucci suit. I'll never forget it. I had a Gucci sweatsuit with the headband and the wristbands. And I wore that fucking sweatsuit, man. I swear to God, I never wanted to take that shit off, man. And I had so much fucking clothes. But I was like, man, I gotta put this shit in the rotation at least twice a week. Because that shit was so fly. And I was like, man. And what's crazy is a couple of years back, this girl showed me the fucking picture of that shit. And I was like, where the fuck you get this picture? I don't even remember taking it. That shit just took me down memory lane, man.
Yo, that was the thing too. It was like, yo, the shorties appreciation for the fly.
Yeah.
Back then, son. Yo, they was giving it up, son. They was giving it up.
Yo, like I said, man, I don't know these young dudes, man. Let them do what they do, man. Let them get fly, whatever, you know.
But nah, they ain't getting what we had back in the days. That era.
They're not.
My dude, you used to be able, if you come off of Mia, and you come with like 5 of those Crestnets, and you give one to a shorty, you already know you got like a weekend of pleasure.
Shout out all the chicks that took shit out of my closet.
Yeah.
Coming to my crib in the wintertime.
Talk about it. That's what I'm saying.
Coming to my crib in the wintertime with fucking track jackets on and it's snowing.
Knowing what it was.
Let me get a jacket. I gotta never get that shit back.
Ready.
You know what I mean? Leaving that bullshit jacket hanging in my closet.
Exactly. Like what you gonna do with that shit?
Yeah. I got ganked like that plenty of times, man. Plenty of times, you know?
Shit, they knew what they was doing.
That's how they build their
Yeah,
closet.
they knew what
Because
they
a
was
lot of them was going around to a lot of niggas. Factuals, you feel me? You get a nigga here, you get a yo, but we love y'all and we appreciate y'all because y'all appreciate that fresh.
Son, you know, it is what it is, man.
Exactly.
Like I said, but I gotta shout you out too, cause back when y'all dropped that album, when we seen the video, everybody's like, oh shit. Niggas was like this at first, niggas was like, what? Who are these niggas? But then when niggas saw you, it was okay. It was okay.
It was okay for you, but
it was okay.
But certain niggas like Ski would see me on Fulton Street downtown and be asking, yo, what's up with them L's?
Yo,
I see you on your album cover with the
yeah,
L's.
yeah, but
I see you with them Harlem niggas. What they know about that low life movement, da da da. Yo, my nigga, shout out to that because that got us bonded.
Right.
Me and Ski. From then, cause I told them truthful facts, how I got my L's, how I held it down, whatever, where area I was from, so the nigga knew I was from Church Ave. The nigga knew I was saluted properly on Church Ave, cause Church Ave niggas always hold down each other. And then at the same time with the low life movement, OG Bebop Low.
let's see.
Would do what he would say, like, but because he was behind the wall at that time when we did the G shit.
But this,
so he wasn't
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I knew that. But see, certain people
right.
already knew that
because
see,
you were from that club era, Red Zone, all these other fucking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you
I
was
already
from
knew.
there. You
so
know.
I didn't have to ask because I already knew.
Thank you.
And you know, certain people, if they know your pedigree and they know who you know, then they ain't gotta question it. You know. And some people just, you know, they just want to ask bullshit.
It's
gonna always be controversy. That's another thing, man. Like even right now, it's controversy. Everybody is a fucking expert. Everybody know this. Everybody know that. And that's cool. A lot of people want to be here in history when they really here in history.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Everybody want to rewrite and rearrange shit, and everybody's an OG, and everybody, yo, I was there. Fuck all that. None of that matters. What are you doing now?
It's not what I said the other
What are you doing now?
My nigga.
So, people who weren't in any wars who got war stories?
What are you doing now? You know? Everybody got a war story. Never did shit, but they got a war story. Oh, I was with such and such a... Yeah, I don't even listen to that shit no more. I don't judge people by none of that shit from back then. I deal with people accordingly and currently. You feel me? What are you doing now? What type of shit are you talking about now? How you moving right now and how you deal with me is how I deal with people. When people talk to me, yo, tell me about, how I used to, I don't want to talk about that shit back in 85 and all. That shit was rough back then. Well, I want to talk about that. Let's talk about, nigga, I made it from 85 to 2018.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Niggas want to hear the war story. Yo, what about Macy's? Yo, what about when you slept in blue? Fuck that story, man. I don't like talking about that shit no more, man. I like to talk about now. What a lot of people don't know about
No,
me.
but the thing is that because they know the closeness of me and him, that they'll ask me about his war stories. Like, what he's saying. Like, yo, son, I know you know the story with Beck. Yo, did he really do this? Did he really sleep? My nigga, ask my nigga.
Yo,
but it's so hard to find him. That's why it's a pleasure to have him.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. I see
No.
Day.
I see you.
I saw you the other day.
Yeah, me and you see each other, but the average ain't where we at.
You know why? Because I got to take myself away from certain people, man. Like, I see now that I love the movement, but I don't like a lot of the energy that a lot of people is putting out right now. You know, people supposed to be in the movement, and yet and still, it's tension. People allowing people to say bullshit about these people. We all supposed to be on the same team. That's like me and you sitting here talking now. Then the next person come in and get on the mic and they start talking shit about me. You like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, nah, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let somebody come in and be like, yo,
flip flop on my
right,
day one.
This is what I'm saying. But even if you ain't my day one, if we all in the movement, why am I saying some bullshit about you? especially if you ain't do nothing to me.
But I know. Even if they talk about the past, nigga, I can't have nobody talking no negative shit because I know the present. And I know the man that's standing in front of me, and the grown nigga, and the father, and the provider, and the nigga that do what he had to do in front of me. You can't talk that bullshit about a nigga that been 85, nigga.
Right.
Nigga, nigga, you ain't back low. Nigga, you Beklive.
You know what?
85.
Yo, you just gave me a story.
That stands for something.
You know why?
I know you need to tweak your shit because I'm barking on this fucking mic. I'm barking on this mic because this nigga right here is a fucking legend, and I love this nigga to death because yo son, when this nigga pound you and hug you, it's for a reason.
Yo,
if he just pound, I see how he move. Yo, son, I see the nigga pound the nigga and just be like, yo, all right, we good.
Jiggy tap.
I know what it is, nigga. I know. Yo, son, when I get the embrace from this dude, it's for a reason, son, because he just want to see me.
But
he want to see me win.
Yeah, son, we go back, son.
And he's a legend. I love this guy.
We go back,
Fuck
man.
it.
Like, son, like I said, we go back to before we got cordially introduced. I knew who you was. Remember the head nod? We come from the head nod era. I don't know this dude, but I see him all the time in the clubs or something. So I'm like this. Yo, you see me, I see you. It's like this.
Yeah.
That's how I met my man B. Bill, one of the greatest, one of the greatest legends in the game. Back in '85, him and my man Buck. I used to see these dudes all the time.
I was just talking about. On my last episode, I was just talking about state property at Highland Ballroom and that Philly. You see Freeway and Boost and Billy.
Yeah,
yo son,
he came from that.
That nigga talked about it at OG in front of OG B Bob. We was at another Highland Ballroom event with Dallas Penn that he was having. Matter of fact, I won some Jordans at that one because I was the freshest there. But other than that, yo son, these niggas, yo son, Freeway was the nigga Bagman.
Yeah.
Boost and Billy, Bagman
son.
was Freeway.
Son,
down with the Broad
Broad
Street Bully.
My son whole
you feel me?
You listen.
Talk about it.
You want to talk about how this movement is all over the world now. My man, that's why I like, yo son, I love this dude, man. I love him. He was one of the realest dudes, man. Like, he started this shit right here.
2 L's.
He started this. Yo son, 2 L's, blow. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And now look, what everybody doing?
No, but to cut you off, my nigga, you see when I did the Jiggy album and I had the 2 L's up and the Jiggy shit, and I had all that controversy on the major label, Polydor, shout out to Polydor, and Salam Remy, but son, I had controversy on, yo, what the L's mean? What that low life thing is about and stuff like that. I had to have my own presentation or proposal on, like, nigga, them L's mean this because I know we're Jiggy, but I'm low life. You know what I'm saying? That was before Love and Loyalty.
Yeah.
So all I know was low life. So all I know was building the brand of low life, and you see what the album cover is. Prince still holding them 2 L's up with a group called Jiggy.
And my son,
you understand? Yo son, it was because of him I did what I had to do.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? And B-Bob Low, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I appreciate these dudes.
My man, I'm sitting here like,
yo, I'm honored
we
to
sitting
have
here
my
now,
dude here.
and we talking about it now. But Bill had the vision back then. He was
Son,
like, son,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but when we did our first Philly show, Bill, Boost and Bill was in there with his crew, and when I threw the L's up, yo son, it was a sea of L's at Philly, my Philly show. So I ain't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? And to get that type of response, that Brooklyn in the building, not even Brooklyn in the building, Low Lives in the building.
And you know,
nigga, I'm comfortable now.
You know,
now I can do what I gotta
right.
do. I can flim flam. And the niggas from the era of me and Beck era is flim flam shit. We flim flam, nigga.
Let me
we
tell
make
you,
it happen, nigga.
Son had that vision. He told me personally, he like, son, I'm taking this shit to Philly. I'm gonna start a whole different chapter. I'm gonna have low lifes in Philly. This shit gonna spread all over the world.
Shout out to the niggas that have their own chapters. I ain't mean to cut you off, but you know, the Watchtower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big Boo. You know we got the ULL.
France.
You know what I'm saying? France. We
got the Ape Set, Arizona. You know, you got it's all over. It's all over the world, man.
No doubt.
Paris, France.
No doubt.
It's out there, and it's still growing.
Shout out to Japan.
My man Bill sat and told me, and you know what I said? I don't know what the fuck you talking about with this shit going on. And he took it to Philly, and it started bubbling a little bit, and I still thought he was full of shit. Now here it is, 30 years later. He was the one who started the first chapter of Low Lifes outside of New York.
Of New York.
He was the first one
to
do that.
Yes.
So, and he told me he was going to do that, and it was going to go the way it's going.
And,
he told me that.
It is.
And it is.
Exactly.
And it is. And I was like, God damn, this dude was right. But you know what's crazy? Every time I went to Philly, man, back up until he passed, I seen him. Yeah, anytime I
was at the wake too?
Yeah, of course. Shit, how could I not be there?
That shit was monumental,
Yo,
son.
anytime I was in Philly, there's no way I could be in Philly and not go check my man. And he was in the hood. He was in
yeah.
But you know, I ain't really scared to move through them hoods because that's why I was
Nah.
But
You comfortable in them hoods.
But when I come through there, it be 1,000,001 wild niggas out there, and I be like this. So I'm pulling up on the block, and it's a half a block.
Right.
The cars gotta literally park on the sidewalk so cars could go through.
True.
Right halfway on the sidewalk, just so a car could get through. And it's slums, and I'm like, but I come through the block. Yo, where's Shiesty at? And I hated calling him that because he was far from that. But that's what he wanted everybody to call him in Philly. Yo, where's Shiesty at? Yo, he ain't out here. Yo, tell him his man came through. That's all you got. Just tell him his man came through.
Yeah.
And then he'll come. I'll see him or whatever. They're like, yeah, they told me you came through. I'm like, how you knew it was me? He's like, because they described you and I knew it was you.
You do.
I was like, all right, cool. But son, I was like, yo, you know, I hate calling you that shit, right? He's like, yo, don't fucking call me that, man. Don't call me Bill no more. Call me Shiesty. I was like, I'm never calling you that. For what? You're not Shiesty.
Exactly.
And I know you as B. Bill the Great. And then niggas just start laughing like, true.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, come on, man. I love that dude. Like, I wouldn't be Beklive if it wasn't for that dude. Facts. I would be somebody else. I would be doing what I'm doing, but I wouldn't be. A lot of my style and the shit I did, I patterned around that dude. Because I used to always see him for years moving by himself. That's why niggas don't see me. And when you do see me, who I'm with. You might see me with a special guest here and there, but most of the time, I'm always moving by myself.
Yes.
And I've learned from watching this dude.
Yo, what's up with that bike game too, nigga? Every time you come to the summer event,
I always got bikes on.
You always
that's what I do. That's what I do. I've been doing that since '88. I was 18, 17 years old.
People be coming for that.
Son,
to see you wild out on an ATV
that tells you the
whatever.
level of how we was doing it. Because I was still in high school, 17, and I bought a bike, and I still had a couple of that. Like I still had money to play with. You know what I mean? Because we was doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? That was fly shit. Now it's a different level, and I ain't mad at these dudes. Get your money. Yo, I love it, man. You know, but it's just like a lot of this new generation need to hear this kind of shit.
Factual.
You know what I'm saying? They need to hear this kind of shit.
We hear
Not because we bitter or we hating because y'all getting more money. Y'all supposed to be doing better than we was supposed to be.
You
better. Every generation.
Because you wrote the blueprint.
Right. That's what the blueprint is for.
You just want to show them that they following the blueprint properly.
That's
but
right.
if they don't, you gonna get in their ass.
And you gotta,
yo, Beklive85,
you gotta
keep
forward.
that warrior shit on these niggas' ass. You gotta keep you gotta keep the foot on their neck. My nigga,
listen.
Nigga, they need that.
Yo, but
nigga, the way I be doing my layouts,
Yeah.
It's how you be talking your shit. Like nigga,
I always talk.
nigga, I don't do this shit to fucking harm you. I do this shit to help you, nigga. It's tough love, nigga.
But I am me. That's how I always been. I always say what the fuck I'm supposed to say.
Facts.
I don't say something and be like, damn. And I know I could come across a bit harsh sometimes, and I really had to correct myself with that because, you know, I've been noticing that you know, that ain't, you can't always come across with a strong approach, but I don't really sugarcoat shit. And
you're not supposed to,
A lot
though.
of people get me misconstrued because they be seeing me and
They be nervous and intimidated around
yeah,
you.
that's the point I was going to get to. Shout out to my mom's. Shout out to my mom's resting in heaven that she gave me a poker face. Yeah. A lot of people be like, yo, and I've heard it. They be like, yo, I ain't really want to say nothing to you because, you know, you be looking kind of crazy like you ready to fuck somebody up. But a lot of people don't know that. They be like, when I got to know you, I'm funny as hell. I got jokes for days. I make people
That's what I'm saying.
Like, people don't know. They be like, yo, when I got to know you, they be like, yo, you're a funny ass dude.
The coolest dude.
Like, yo, you know, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, don't pay attention to the poker face.
But the poker face
Don't pay attention
will
to
throw
that.
you off.
Son.
That'll throw you off. Back, you always give that.
Son, that's
why
listen,
back in the days, we always did a head nod.
Yeah.
Because
everybody get fooled by the poker face. But you know what the poker face did for me? I never had to lay a hand on my kids. I'd be like this. What you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that, Pops. I'm not doing. Be like this. I'd be like, I wasn't even gonna do shit.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't even gonna do nothing to you. I got the poker face, man. Even my sister be like, yo, I don't know when you telling the truth, cause you could just lie with a straight face, and I don't know if you playing or if you serious. I'd be like, yo.
So would you call that the booster mentality?
Nah, man, that's just the poker
when
face.
you in front of the people. When you in front of the people
I'm
and they ask you.
I'm a poker player, and like this is a tell. Like the immediate college, like is that? It's like nah, you know that's not it.
You know, yo, man, I'm just me, man. Like I said, I'm here. I ain't even talk about half the shit I want to talk about. But before you cut me off, we're gonna finish this shit, right? Well, you know, we doing this shit now. We having fun. We talking. We ain't even get into the real shit.
We'll do it part 2.
We didn't even we didn't even touch the surface of the real shit that we should be talking about.
I just wanted to let the people know that at least I could get to you.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like want to get to you, but they can't.
Yo.
Because of the love that you have for certain people.
See, I ain't even have to say nothing. I ain't even have to say nothing. I ain't have to say nothing. But what I'm saying is, I just want to do episode 85. I'm coming back for episode 85.
Yes, sir. 100%.
That's when I'm coming back. For
Fact.
episode 85. That's my slot. I want episode 85.
And we at episode
then,
what? 36.
And when we get to 85, it's going to probably be about a year or so. Maybe about a year.
Thank you.
When we get back to 85, that's when we're going to talk the real talk.
Real shit.
The real talk. Like, this, we just scratching the surface
We
right
got
now.
some work to do, but we'll
We're going to talk the real talk. Like,
you gave
the
us
real talk.
You gave us a
This
mountain
is
to climb.
This is just a fucking
You gave
preview.
us a mountain to climb.
Son, this is just a preview. This is just me and you rapping. Like, we just rapping. We're going to really talk the real talk about the politics, the structure. We're going to talk about astronauts. We're going to talk about the sand in the Arabian desert. We're going to talk about the real shit, the mathematics, the gods that I grew up with. Like, we're going to talk about the real shit and why I became who I am.
Fuck.
And we're going to talk about that and more, leading up into everything. Right now, this is just a warm-up.
No doubt.
That's all this
And I
is.
appreciate your time on this Sunday for the warm-up.
Yeah, it was a long time coming, man.
I know the people appreciate it.
Yo,
Son, I got Beklive85.
Nah, son, real talk, son. If it wasn't you, I'd have been mad, man. I'd have been like, that's some bullshit, man. You gonna put me on the back burner. I'm episode 36, man. You done had 1 million people up here. Now you call me. But only because it's you, real rap, I never even took it like that.
My bad.
No, I didn't take it like that.
No.
But if it would have been somebody else that I don't fuck with,
All right.
I'd have had something to say to him.
That might have been an issue, but then when I came to you and told you that I want to build a viewership that you don't get every day.
Right.
I needed to build that. And at episode 36, I needed you on this one because at episode 36, we're at fucking level 39 on the fucking charts.
That's good. And it's going to keep going.
It's great. No, it's great because that
We're gonna keep
it's like 450 podcasts on
in our category.
And that's good.
And we're at 39.
And that's fucking great. And I'm glad I'm here. That's why I don't really give a fuck about all of that. As long as I'm
no.
at
You're not even hearing that we're nationwide with
son,
this shit.
yo,
Worldwide.
son.
Sorry.
I know,
Worldwide.
man. You supposed to be doing what you doing.
So when
why,
I was holding you back, like yo, Beck, we got you. I got you. It's not that you're not thought about.
son,
It's that I want you at the right time.
listen to me.
And you see at this
Yeah,
level
and that's
39, you need to be.
But listen. As long as I'm back at 85, that's cool.
No, you definitely.
As long as I'm back at 85, I'm cool.
You definitely back at 85.
I'm getting this shit on videotape that I'm gonna be back here at 85.
No doubt.
That's all I care
No
about.
doubt.
But real talk, like I said, and that's the grown man in me. I could tell you that. I could tell you that at first I almost felt the way. I'm not gonna lie. I almost felt the way like, damn, why son ain't put me on yet? But the grown man in me, listen.
I felt the energy.
No. Listen,
felt it.
The grown man in me was like this. Wait a fucking minute. Son got a plan. How the fuck? Like, he know what he doing. He coming back for me. Just chill. And because of who you are, I took the time to think about that. Like, nah, son, why would I even bring that kind of shit to my mind when that's my man? Whether you have me up here or not, it's gonna always be the same. So me and you never had no kind of friction, never nothing, and I would never let it be no kind of way like that. But for me to sit here and say I ain't think that for a split second, I would be fucking lying to you. But I could tell you that because you my man. I could tell you that because you my man. At first, that was my logic. Damn, why the fuck I ain't up here? But I also thought about what you just said a few minutes ago, that I'm here because you my man. You see what I'm saying? There's other places I could be, but I'm here because you my man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people ain't gonna know what the fuck that mean, or they gonna probably think they know what that mean. That ain't no fucking shot. This is genuine love.
For real.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is genuine love. That's why I'm here.
So I think.
So Beck, you got any new projects you're working on?
Yeah. I got a fucking album coming out. I ain't want to tell nobody, but I got an album dropping with some singing. I'm singing all the classic songs from the movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit y'all with a little taste, right? You know what I'm saying? This is from y'all probably know this one from Coming to America, Soul Glow. You know? Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine. Just let your soul glow.
My nigga. We go rewrite that with just let your low glow.
You gotta hit that high note like Prince.
I had to ditch the headphones for a high note.
Okay, guys. So.
Oh, man.
So
Just fucking around, man.
Oh,
Yo, we just fucking around. Like I said, man, this one don't even count, man. This don't count, man. This is just talk, man.
85. Look
But
out
85, for real?
Yo.
I'm coming in on 85. I'm coming in with the Malcolm X glasses, my suit on with the bow tie. I'm gonna be like this. My hand on the table. I'm gonna have my Quran right here. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna keep fixing my glasses like this. Well, yeah, brother.
So where they can find you online, Beck?
Man, I don't think they can find me online. I'm gonna be honest.
Now you back on.
I got a page, but I'm never on that shit.
No, cause you was prolific.
Yeah, I got rid of all that shit. I'm Beklive85 on the gram.
Facts.
But
Let them know.
you can try to reach me there, But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really be on that shit. I go up there, I see a couple of pics, like them, and I say some shit and disappear. But yeah, I'm there, 85. I don't got no Instagram or none of that other shit.
Beklive85.
Beklive85, that's it.
Robbie Fingers, ROBBIEFINGERS, Twitter, Instagram, Queens Boulevard.
He got it down to like
You were ready.
science, France.
Yo, PRANCE, 24/7.
Don't forget.
Shut the low.
What?
Just say the damn shit, man.
Go ahead.
You're ready to low. You're ready to Prince Low. Prince Low 24/7. Sorry.
They'll find you, Flatbush.
Yeah, you already on the Flatbush corner, Church Ave. You already know I love my nigga Beklive from 85.
Been there.
My nigga been there.
Rock
that. Yo, Polo Pyretto, what's good?
You can find me Polo Pareto on Instagram. Check out the store, Double J Vintage. Buy the pins, totes.
We got a hat.
We working. Yes,
Yeah, I appreciate
please.
it.
You will be
Thank
back for episode
Finally.
85. So
Finally.
everybody tune in.
Yes.
Everybody tune in to episode 85. Well, we're only at 36, but we'll get there. And yeah, this
40
This
go?
is been there, rock that. Ciao.
Nice. 2 L's. My nigga.